blue cards, that would have been the shortest show in the history of television. First question would have popped up. Do you know the answer? No, neither do I. Good night, everybody. Well, a lady had like a third grade grammar question. It was something about an antonym. And she said, oh, I remember there were homonyms and synonyms and antonyms. She said, but I can't remember the difference in them. Can you use it in a sentence? My Aunt Nim came over for Thanksgiving dinner. But I started thinking about, I don't know anything. I started making a list of the things I don't know. Like, I don't know why the people with the worst breath always stand the closest to you when they talk. They're like, guess what? I don't know, you got a dirty diaper in your mouth? Can I tell you something? All right, but do it quick. I can only hold my breath for 30 seconds. And you always try to offer them like a piece of gum or a mint. They never take it. Oh, no thanks. I don't like the way those taste. Yeah, I can see where you wouldn't prefer peppermint to that cat turd you're gnawing on right now. I don't know why I can't call the computer helpline and talk to somebody on this side of the planet. That drives me crazy. Every time I call the computer helpline, I get, hello, this is Kevin. What is the problem you are experiencing? Wow, I'm sorry, what was your name again? It is Kevin. Kevin. Wow, because if I had to guess, I would have bet your name had 2 less vowels than Kevin. What is the problem you are currently experiencing? Well, before I called you, it was that my computer was locked up, and now it's trying to understand the damn thing you're saying. And they won't tell you where they are. I'm like, where are you? I'm at my desk. I know, but where is your desk? It's in my office. All right, Kev, let me put it this way. Let's say your friend came over to hang out tonight, and he showed up driving an elephant. Would that be weird? I don't know why a new razor costs $6 and a pack of 6 replacement blades costs $2,000. Why are razor blades so expensive? You can put a kid through college by growing a beard. They won't even let you touch them. They lock them up in those jewelry cases now. And I think they're so expensive because they got so complicated. Used to be 1 blade, now there's 5 blades. And the advertising companies have convinced us every one of those blades has its own job. Blade number 1 walks up to the whisper and pretends to recognize it from high school. Blade number 2 runs behind it and thumps it over the head with a beer bottle. Blade number 3 ties its hands together with duct tape, while blade number 4 warns the other whiskers to stay out of it or they're next. You know what I think's going on? I think it's just like those road crews. I think there is 1 blade doing all the work and there's 4 standing around watching. I don't know why the bank leaves the vault door wide open but chains the 25-cent ink pen to the counter. And why does the drive-up banking window have directions written in Braille? And they do. Check it out the next time you're there. I don't know why you can't ride a bicycle anymore without dressing like Lance Armstrong in the Tour de France. Anybody remember when you could ride a bicycle wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt? Not anymore. Gotta have the uni. And it's not just athletic people, it's like these fat middle-aged guys look like the Michelin Man in a wetsuit. And they have sponsor logos. Who's sponsoring you, Pop? Dunkin' Donuts, all right. Pedal on, doughboy, pedal on. I don't know why only rednecks are seeing UFOs. And here's the deal, you got to discount 90% of that stuff right off the top, because my Uncle Jerry in Mississippi swore they had crop circles in their yard. And then we found out that his wife had called Goodwill and they'd come and got the trampoline and the boat trailer, so mystery solved. said they really were coming to Earth, but they didn't want people to know they were coming to Earth. It makes sense that they're only revealing themselves to rednecks. Because A, we usually live out in the country, so there's not going to be a lot of witnesses. B, we have no credibility with the media. See, people might believe a scientist from UCLA if he saw one and said, well, they appear to be bipods from a nitrogen and hydrogen-based environment whose primary respiratory organ was located within their moist, translucent epidermis. As opposed to Cletus in his overalls going, it looked like a giant booger with real skinny legs. And as far as the abduction thing, rednecks don't get to take a lot of vacations. So if somebody comes around and offers to fly us somewhere for free, we're going. And if you're traveling the universe, it's better to have on board than a redneck in case your spaceship broke down. Because we'd have the hood open going, all right, I see what the problem is. Your nuclear fusion thingamajig broke. But look here, y'all get me a coat hanger, a Mountain Dew can, and some duct tape. I'll get us as far as Uranus. I don't know why after 26 years of marriage, my wife continues to ask me, what do you want for your birthday? What I always want for my birthday. What does every man on the planet want for his birthday? The same thing every woman on the planet doesn't want for her birthday. Never once has my wife said, you know what, forget the flowers, forget the presents, why don't you just lock the door and take me to Squeal Town? But it's what every man wants. You can visit your 90-year-old grandpa in the nursing home, be like, happy birthday, Papa. Is today my birthday? Sure is. Well, help me get my pants off. I don't know why a dog can eat its own vomit, gobble up cat poop, and lick its rear end for hours and be totally fine. But if he eats half a candy bar, he dies. They need to renegotiate that one. I don't know why every time I get great tickets to a concert, I end up seated next to the person that has to sing every song at the top of their lungs. Got one over there. A couple years ago, Simon and Garfunkel come to Atlanta. My wife wants to go where my mother-in-law wants to go. I end up next to my mother-in-law. She sung every song at the top of her lungs, and she knew the words to none of them. Like a witch of the bubble's daughter. Are you kidding me? I will grease your pine. Grease your pine, that's what you got up. I don't know why cats never throw up in the daytime. Cats wait until you are lying in bed, almost asleep, and then from somewhere in your home you hear, remind me to put my slippers on in the morning. And you do want to put your slippers on. Because you find that with your bare foot, you don't need coffee. You are awake and looking for a cat. And my poor wife, bless her heart, she has to clean it up every time. It's not that I haven't tried, I have. It's just every time I get near it, I make the same noise as the cat makes. You guys have been great. God bless. Enjoy Larry the Cable Guy.